What's good, my YouTube and Facebook friends. Since I want to call myself now a blogger or a journalist or whatever I want to call myself now, I want to give my thoughts on Takeoff's death. And, really want to put this out there. I've been watching a lot of the videos and I've been hearing other bloggers talk and say what they, say and what they feel. Some I agree with, some I don't. And I'm usually not a big fan of Whack 100, but I ain't gonna lie, he said some stuff, man, that really made me just, look at what he was saying and just have some respect for it and feel the same way about what he was saying. And one of the things that he said was, first and foremost was, when someone's on your watch, you don't let anything happen to them. And what he mean by that, is saying that if I invite you to my city and I call myself mob ties, if I say that I'm a general or whatever you want to call it, if you with me, you're protected by me and my people. And from what I'm hearing, it was, Jay Prince Jr. was his people that Quavo was having a problem with. So if you're really the general as you say, your soldiers don't move unless you say so. So he should have put a stop to that. When that argument started, it should have been immediately, hey, let that go. And if they're truly your soldiers, nothing else should have been said. But the only thing I seen him doing in the video, I seen him walking out. I seen him acting like he didn't have a care in the world for Takeoff. And that let me know a whole lot right there about who he is as a man and his character. And it also let me know, just for me looking on the outside looking in, but having a whole lot of street knowledge, that his people had to be involved. And saying it's just common sense. And I felt like this, if I invite somebody to my city and this so-called check-in thing they got going in, everybody wants to say check-in. Well, if I invite someone to my city and I say, hey, check in with me, and you check in with me, now, all of a sudden, you're under my watch, you're under my care. So, if you lose your life right there in my city, and I'm right there and I see, Quavo is Takeoff's uncle, and I see this man standing right there with you, I'm gonna be right beside Quavo, standing there. I'm gonna be making sure that don't nobody else comes, that don't nothing else happen, and at the same time, if one of my soldiers has done this, you are no longer in my army. You are not a part of my, regime anymore. I got to let you go because you disobeyed a direct order. You violated my friendship, and my trust, and you made me look less than a general. And that's what I seen, and that's my take on it. A lot of us are losing our lives, and we want to keep talking about check in. Man, the Migos came down there, and I'm sure that they didn't have their full security staff with them. And the reason I said it is because, they feel like they were real well protected. Why do I need to have security with me when you're telling me to check in and you're telling me how much power you got? Mob ties this, mob ties that. But the one thing I realize is you're not your father. You're basing your reputation off something that your father earned. Jay Prince Sr., he earned the right, to call himself, a general or whatever he want to call himself. That's not you. You don't have that same type of respect in the streets. So, I think that was one thing the Migos kind of slept on. They look at Jay Prince Jr. like someone would look at Jay Prince Sr., and it was a mistake, and it caused Takeoff his life. That's all I want to say today, man. Everybody have a blessed and joyous day.